Hello my dear students, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video we discussed about some of the basics of a nomenclature, that is what do you mean by root word, what do you mean by prefix and the suffix, and the list we have gone through. I hope you have seen that one. So that will be the basic for the nomenclature. If you remember all those things, then it becomes very easy while nomenclating. So here in this video, let us learn the rules for the nomenclature. Okay, when an organic compound is given like this, obviously we need to give a particular name for that one. That is what we're going to call it as the IUPAC nomenclature. So here there are some rules for alkanes, alkenes, alkynes and the functional groups. Okay, if the functional group is present, what we need to and how we need to, these all things we'll go through this video. So why to wait? Let us start with the first rule of the nomenclature. So that one, select the longest carbon chain called as a parent chain. Okay, so we need to select the carbon chain in such a way that the maximum number of carbon atoms we should have in that chain. So it is called a parent chain. So as we learned, the number of carbon atoms is nothing but a root word. We're going to call it as a root word, right? So and another point that we need to concentrate, it may or may not be straight. See, if we are selecting the longest chain, it is not compulsory that it need to be a straight chain. So our motto, our goal is to get a chain in such a way that maximum carbon atom should be there. That is a one, and it is may or may not be straight. First rule. Let us go with the second rule, that if two different chains of a equal length are possible, then select the chain which has larger number of a side chain. Okay, see, I have for these two rules I have given a two example here. Let us go with the first rule with the first example. Dear students, here a compound is given. Okay, so here what is happening, we are giving a number, or we need to select the longest chain according to the first rule. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maximum carbon atoms I am getting is 6. Okay, if I'll start taking this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here also I am getting a 6 carbon atom. If I go in this way, 1, 2, 3, which is very less carbon atoms, and it will not be considered as a parent chain. So which one you will going to get, dear students? This is the longest parent chain that we will going to select. Okay, that is the first rule that we are applying. Now I have given a number here, you could observe. Okay, so here the third rule, let us go, and then I'll go with this one. The carbon atoms in the selected parent chain are numbered as 1, 2, 3 and so more from one end to other end in such a way that the carbon atom carrying the side chain is given the lowest possible number. So dear students, the meaning of this rule is that first we will going to select the parent chain. Once we select the parent chain, so other than this parent chain, whatever the side chain we have, whatever the carbon atom that are bonded to this parent chain will be taken as what? This is substituent. Okay, we will going to consider it as a substituent. Now we have to number in such a way that the substituent should get the lower number or the least number. So I can number from this way also, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting a 6 carbon according to the first rule. I can number from this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I am choosing this way of numbering because the substituent will get the least number, that is 2. Okay, but if I go in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the substituent, the carbon to which the substituent is bonded will get the number 5, which is more than the number 2. So that's why I'll going to number from this way. That is what the third rule is telling. Okay, now first rule is completed, third rule is completed. Now let us apply the second rule. So what exactly the second rule tells? See here, let us decide the parent chain. So this what tells the second rule, if two different chains of equal length are possible. See, here I can go with, so first with the third rule I can tell that the substituent should get the least number. Fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The longest, like 5 carbons I am getting. Let us try to number in another way. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another way. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So however I'll number how many carbons I am getting? 5 carbons. So in that time, which a parent chain or which one you will going to select as a parent child? I need to select the one which has got the large number of side chains. So which has got the more branches, that will be taken as a parent chain. See, if I go with this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I select this as a parent chain, so this will be the one substituent and this will be the one substituent. We will going to get only 2 substituent. Let us try in another way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here also I am getting this one substituent. Here I am getting another substituent, 2 substituent. Fine. Let us go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So dear students, if I'll go numbering in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maximum carbon atom in a parent chain is 5, and here I am getting one substituent, and here I am getting another substituent, and again here I am getting another substituent. Okay, so number of substituent is more to this chain, means which one I am going to select? Obviously I am going to number in this way. So this is what the second rule is telling. Now you need to nomenclate. So how we are going to nomenclate, dear students? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so at the fourth carbon we have a methyl, at the second carbon we have a methyl, and at the third carbon we have a ethyl. So when it comes to methyl, ethyl, alphabetically which will come first, dear students? This ethyl, E will come first, followed by the methyl. So I need to write ethyl first and then the methyl. Now this example will carry some more rules. I'll going to discuss those rules first, then I'll going to nomenclate this compound. Okay, now let us go. So according to this rule, let us name this one. So you need to nomenclate or you need to number in such a way that the substituent should get the least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. However you're going to number, I'm getting a 4 carbon atom as a parent chain, so I'll go with this rule. Okay, and I am giving a number from this side because the substituent should get the least number. So now at the second position we have a methyl, so this will become what? Prefix. So position second, what the group we have? Methyl. So 2 methyl. What will be the root word, dear students? 4 carbon means it is but, and since there is no double and the triple bond, obviously it's an alkane, so it ends with a butane. So 2 methyl butane. This is how you need to apply. So this is what the third rule is telling. Now again I'll going to nomenclate after completing these rules. So now see here, what does the fourth rule will tell? When 2 or more substituents are present in a molecule, then in a molecule which are identical, okay, then they are indicated as di and tri. See, they have given one example. Okay, so here first rule obviously we're going to select the longest chain. So and second rule that after you have to number in such a way that the substituent should get the least number. Okay, now what does the fourth rule is telling? When 2 or more substituents are present in a molecule which are identical, if the same group is repeating, then we need to indicate it by di, tri, tetra, word like that. So first rule I am applying, select the longest chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon I am getting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon I am getting. So however you will going to number, you are getting a 4 carbon. So I'll start with from this way. Why? The substituent should get the least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbering is done. Parent chain is selected. The substituent has got the least number. Now fourth rule is telling that when the substituents are identical, you need to indicate it by the word die, try. If two groups are there, I'll going to use a die. If three groups are there, I'll going to use a try. So here, just see what will be the root word here, students. Root word will be butane because 4 carbons are there. Now at the second position we have a methyl, and at the same second position we have another methyl. So 2, 2. Okay, hyphen dimethyl. Why I am using dimethyl? Because 2 methyl groups are there. So 2, 2 dimethyl butane. So I have applied the first rule, I have taken the second rule, and I have taken the third rule and even the fourth rule. So all the rules been applied over here. I hope you understood. Okay. Now let us go for the fifth rule, that if different substituents groups are present, here we got the two substituent identical, same. Now if different substituent groups are present, their prefixes must be arranged according to the alphabetical order. Okay, so if different substituent groups are present, their prefix must be arranged according to the alphabetical order. So for this, I'll going to apply all the rules. Just observe, dear students. So what is happening? I need to select the longest chain. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atom. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atom. Okay. And if I take 2 carbons here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atom. So according to the second rule, what does it tells? If the chain length is equal, then select the chain which has got the more side chain. So for this, I am getting a more side chain. So I'll go into number, or I'll going to select this as a parent chain. This as a parent chain. Okay. Now I need to number. I need to number in such a way that obviously the substituent should get the least number. But here we have a different substituents. Okay. So when such different substituents are present at unequal distance, so you need to do numbering in such a way that the sum of the locant, SUM. Okay. I'm going to show you, dear students. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is at the second position, 3, this is at the fourth position. So sum of the locant, 2 plus 4, I am getting 6. Okay. Now if I go in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at third carbon, 4, 5, at fifth carbon. So 5 plus 3, the sum of their locant is 8. So among 6 and 8, which is the least number, dear students? 6 is the least number. So that's why I'll number from this way: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is how, this is another rule I am applying, which is to the next rules I have, but it is applying here only. So I am saying, so I'll going to go in such a way that, so the sum of the locant should get very less. Now, but while nomenclating, while giving the name, you had to write the one, that is, which comes alphabetically first. Second position methyl, fourth position ethyl. Okay. Now while nomenclating, which you have to write first? The one which has got alphabetically first. So what will be the root word, dear students? 6 carbons are there. So hex. Single bonds are there, it ending with a hexane. Now 4 and 2. So at the fourth position we have a ethyl. I am just observe how I am writing 4 ethyl. Okay. Second position we have a methyl. So I am writing methyl. So 4 ethyl, 2 methyl hexane. So many rules I have applied here. You can go through this one. Now let us go with another rule, that here I have observed, you might have observed even, that the substituent from this side are at a unequal distance, we can say. From here it is at the second position, from here it is at the third position. Now if the two different substituents are located at the equivalent position, Okay, the numbering should be done in such a way that the alkyl group which comes first in the alphabetical order gets the lowest number. So dear students, I'll going to give that rule explanation over here. So see here, select the longest chain, that is the first rule going to apply, and the substituent should get the least number, that is another rule you're going to apply. Yes, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, longest chain is 6. If I'll go in this way, 1, 2, 3, at the third position we have ethyl. So if I'll go in this way, I'm getting third position over here. If I'll go in this way, here also I'm getting third position. Means both the substituent are at the equidistant. So in such cases, you have to number in such a way that between the two substituent which comes alphabetically first, that should get the least number. So if I'll go in this way, 1, 2, 3, 3 will come. If I come in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. So alphabetically ethyl will come first, means the third position, the least one should come to the ethyl. So I'll go into number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dear students. Okay. Yes, this rule is applied when the different substituents are present, when they are at a equidistance from both the position. In such cases, you have to follow this rule. But here, some of the locant need to be considered, but while naming, you have to name the one which alphabetically comes first. So how are we going to nomenclate it? So root word is hexane, since 6 carbons are there and single bond is there. Now 3-ethyl alphabetically, 3-ethyl, 4-methyl hexane. This is how you will going to nomenclate, dear students. Okay, now here I will going to apply that rule where we were discussing for the first. So first thing, we have selected the chain which consists of more branches. So here I'll go with this one. So we have to number in such a way that the sum of the locant should come less. So see here, second methyl, third ethyl, and fourth another methyl. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. Okay, that is a one method. If I'll number in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dear students. So 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. So however I'm giving the number, I'm getting the same sum of the locant. So I'll going to number in such a way that, so any method you can choose over here. So now the nomenclature, see, this is how I have numbered. Now start nomenclating. So ethyl group we have, methyl group we have. So alphabetically which we need to write first, dear students? Ethyl. So 3-ethyl. Third carbon we have a ethyl, and at a second carbon and the fourth carbon we have a methyl. Identical groups are there, means we're going to use the word like a ditri. So write the position first, that is 2, 4, 2, 4 dimethyl, and root word is, since single bond is there, so it is pentane. So dear students, in this video I have covered almost all the 6 rules. So in an upcoming video that we will going to discuss further rules based on when the functional group enters. Okay. Yes, I hope you have understood whatever I have discussed in this video. I hope you find this one as a useful. Okay. Wait for my next video. Thank you so much.